Good morning. Hello from Ottawa, Ontario. It's snowy outside and looking forward to going and walking through a wintry wonderland later in the park. I just wanted to send out a quick video again telling you a little bit about the City and Sensations class that I am piloting in January and encouraging you to join us for what I think is going to be a really fantastic opportunity to develop skills that give you more choice and freedom in your life, and really to develop some skills that help you best align your actions with what you care about and your values. One of the things that's true about my life in Vermont that many of you all know is that we live with a fantastic herd of goats. And most springs, since we have lived in Vermont, those goats have babies. And then I spend most of the summer milking at least one and sometimes several of those goats. And I bring this up because I think about, having non-human animals for me has really been an exercise in patience and an exercise in having to practice the skills that bring me back to the present moment. So a great example of that is, like I said, most of the summer I milk goats. And we have a very fantastic, very stubborn, very opinionated herd. In particular, our herd queen, her name is Tracy Chapman the goat. And I've been milking her for about 3 years now. And she's like such a fantastic reminder for me of noticing that I'm in the past or the future and having to come back to the present moment. So what I mean by that is that I think for a lot of us who have survived trauma and oppression, we have really fantastic time traveling skills of putting ourselves in the future and putting ourselves in the past. And some of that is about being able to not have to be in the moment when really awful things are happening. And some of that is about really trying to plan and make sure that the bad things that have happened before never happen again. The problem sometimes with some of those brilliant survival skills is that they don't necessarily take the best care of us in the moment that we're in right now. And they don't give us all the information that we need to set the boundaries, to make the requests, to move towards the relationships in the present moment. So this relates to goats because, I would go up to the barn and sit on a 5-gallon bucket right by a homemade milking stand with a pair of goat udders in my face. And, I'd be milking and doing my very, very best to be with the sensations of my body, to be with the temperature, to be with sensations of movement, sensations of pressure, even places of my body that are numb or don't necessarily show up. And what that gave me was the ability to be really present, in particular with Tracy, and really responsive to her mood in the moment, to how her body's feeling, to how, the milking that I'm doing is making her body feel. And when I'm in the present moment, I notice that we are able to be a team. Now, I am a fallible human, so sometimes I'm in a bad mood. Shocker, I know. Sometimes I'm distracted or stressed out by other things in my life. And so on occasion, I would go up to the barn and I'm thinking about my to-do list. I'm thinking about a client that I'm worried about. Who knows what's coming to my mind, a relationship that needs particular attention in my life. My thoughts really are not on what I'm doing. And Tracy, love that she is, was really fantastic about giving me reminders to be back in the present moment. Generally, when I am not present, Tracy kicks a lot. She likes to try to put her feet in whatever I'm milking into. She likes to try to kick me, try to kick the milking stand, try to make it really difficult for us to get through our milking routine. And, over the years, sometimes her kicking makes me mad or frustrated or anxious, but I found that the ways for us to get back on board, to be a better team, to be more responsive to each other, is for me to practice coming back to my body and coming back to the present moment. And I bring that up because I think it's it's a very practical thing. If you milk, I totally encourage you to do it. And even if you don't milk, I think it's such a fantastic skill to really notice that we're in our thoughts and be able to bring our attention back to our bodies. Or to notice that we're in the future or in the past and to bring our attention back to the present moment. I think that, like I said at the beginning, it gives us more tools of choice, more tools of accurate present day assessment, and more possibilities of moving towards our core values or our core vision of our life. So that is one of the many things that we're going to practice in this 6-week course. Have really the opportunity to take some of those really good ideas that we have, put them into kinesthetic practice. And I really hope you join us. There is a doodle link below this video. Please fill it out with your day, time availability. If there aren't days or times that you're available, shoot me a note, and I'm going to figure out how to best make a schedule that, the maximum amount of folks can join us. And I really, really hope to get to see your face. All right, sending you lots of care and lots of love. Take good care.